Do people know who you are up here, mostly?
Yes and no. There's a few people know who I am in this city, and maybe in Tyne and Weir in the northeast, but outside of here, no, I'm not well known at all. No. Couldn't send a phone box out of here.
How do you find it in Edinburgh though? Because you're up there every year.
Yeah, Edinburgh's getting better. Yeah, for me, I'm getting a few. I sold a few tickets this year, and there's a few people come back, and that's touch wood. Is this wood? It's getting better every year in Edinburgh. I mean, I do enjoy Edinburgh. I didn't used to, I'll be honest with you.
You didn't?
Because I didn't have my audience in, so I couldn't, and I was on late at night and things, and I just felt like it wasn't for me, it was a bad fit. But then I just started doing a few different shows with a few outlandish titles, and then got a few people in, and then managed to get a few more, and then it just feels as though there's not a buzz, but just a little bit of a murmur, shall we say.
Is it something you think you'll do forever?
I don't know. I've often thought I'd love to get to the point where I could pack in. It would be lovely. Not that I do. I do love comedy and I love doing it, but it would be lovely to think that one day you could just wake up one morning and go, I'm not doing this anymore. Or you're driving back from a gig and go, I think that's enough.
Yeah. Is there any part that stand-up's a young man's game?
But people say that. I don't know about that.
Do you experience, I don't know, ageism?
Ageism. There's a couple of people said a couple of things, but I almost see it as a bit of a compliment that somebody wants to call me old, because you think, wow, do you think this is such a thrusting young person's game that you think somebody who's 44 is old? It's not figure skating, is it? It's not an Olympic sport or something where you finished at 20 or something like that.
Is there any part of you that wanted to make it really big?
Yeah, I suppose so. But it would be nice to be big, like to be well known for the stand-up you do, the body of work of what you did on stage. Not. I remember him. He was on lots of shows. And there's a lot of people who go, oh, I didn't even realise he was a stand-up. I thought he was just a professional famous person, famous for being famous. The thing that you would get if you had a successful television programme or something, is then you would get the chance to go out and tour and play live, and you get your audience to come, the people who really like what you do. Yeah. You've snuffed out the ones who don't like it. It'd be lovely if you did a show on BBC Two and people said, he's awful, I hate him. Because people do get like that about comedians, don't they? They say, it's terrible, that's not even comedy. And you think, great, because I've just weeded you out, you can't come. But the ones who really like it, they'll all turn up. And rather than try to appeal to everybody and go into arenas, all you just get is this small Matcham's theatre following throughout the country of 1,100 people in these small theatres, 40-day tour, and that would be my utopia. Doing theatre tours to people who really wanted to hear what you had to say. Fantastic. When I first started in Edinburgh, for example, I get these nice couples, come sitting at the front, well dressed, the man and the woman, and you see the blood draining from their face when I was on, because they would just go, we don't really like this chap shouting and things and saying things that contradict the previous thing that they've said, and telling it like it isn't. We much prefer. You just feel like getting some money out of your pocket. And look, there's your money back. I think you can go and see Jeff Green or something in the other room, or something that might suit them. About men and women and the difference between them or something. I think because sometimes you get people that want to see something like that, they get a bit disappointed when they see someone like me, and you think, well, look, it's a bad fit, this. I'm not for you and you're not for me. We might as well just...
Let's just call it quits.
Yeah, exactly. Put it down to experience, go and see something else. And tell someone in the street that likes something a bit different to come and see me.